Okay, well, what a great conversation.
Yeah, man, that was cool, man.
I didn't know like it kind of was like more serious than I thought, and some funny thoughts. What you liked about the conversation?
I think covering all the international shit, man. Just what we've done across the world, man. It's really important that we continue this, man. And being in Germany, rehashing my fucking 10-year career in Germany. It's been really fucking awesome, man. And yeah, it's just putting it all into perspective, bro. It's been a great journey, and hopefully we can do more shit, man. More to come.
And we have some exclusive shit, right? You never talked about that badass battle.
Oh yeah, the badass. I don't don't think I've ever put that out.
Okay, so we have something exclusive.
It might be somewhere online, but like people haven't really fucking heard about it like that.
Now we heard it here. You're gonna hear it here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, Dizaster vs. Badass. We know now.
Echter geht's nicht.
So, how you feel today?
Good, man.
Why is that?
Had an amazing fucking performance out here in Berlin.
The fifth one, right?
Fourth.
The fifth against the German battle MC. Huh?
No.
No, we was starting with me.
You.
Cynic.
Oh, because Cassius Clay.
Yeah,
yeah. Cassius Clay in Switzerland.
Switzerland,
correct.
yes,
Yeah.
okay. That was festival.
Well, he wasn't German, the guy that I just battled. He was British, so it's still
okay. Okay, you're right. You see like a kind of difference from the first time he was in Germany and now, like a development or something?
Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy, man. The scene is really developing a lot, man. You guys put in a lot of work out here because of the building blocks of this shit, man. It's pretty crazy seeing like, the reception was just unbelievable, and yeah, man, I can't complain. I'm feeling great, bro.
Can we start from the beginning? Like, what's the German about the German battles? Because it was Greg Pipe to bring you out.
Yeah, man. Who's like one of my guys, man. That's. Interestingly enough, I first came to Germany. He brought me out to Frankfurt so we could make a record together, and that was my introduction to Germany. And through that, I met you guys and. I started battling out here, but before that, like I had met him, and he was like the first like battle rapper I got exposed to out here, and seeing him on the same card with me was just amazing. And then him making a comeback, and obviously like he was in a hard place, and he shows his growth and how far he's came. It was just a beautiful fucking night, man.
I remember it was 2014, and I was battling him like 2013, and then he was battling Damon Davis. And he brought you out.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
What was your first impression of Germany? What did you know from Germany before that?
Before that, it's all football and just fucking technology and engineering and Michael Schumacher and racing and fucking, you know what I mean? Like just, I've obviously always been like a fan of Germany. And a lot of times on the opposing side of Germany, but Germany was always the formidable opponent because, I was a Brazil fan growing up with football, and like Germany was one of those teams. It was always either Germany, Italy, or Brazil. Those were the three-headed dragon us growing up. You know what I mean? But I always, really respected Germany, and just when the Germans were on the pitch, man, it was serious. Serious business. So.
I was kind of impressed because we get used to that. Americans, most of them, they know only like Bavaria, because of the military and stuff, They were like Oktoberfest and sauerkraut and like that's like the typical German stereotypes.
Not the shit I'm into.
and then you came and you was like, I was something like, you was asking me where's Cynic from or something. I said I was a town called Düsseldorf, and I like was expecting you don't know, and of course I know. And then you to all the football, all the soccer teams and stuff, and all the colors. You knew everything about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely very familiar with Germany. Obviously, Berlin's not the only city I know about here. I could name Cologne, Stuttgart, Hamburg, Frankfurt. There's tons of places here, but I think like just coming here, the cultural impact for me was that like these guys out here understand it. They're really hip hop. There's graffiti everywhere. There's like DJing, b-boying going on. Like all the things that I love that are the elements of hip hop, I seen that they were preserved in Germany, very similar to England. So I kind of felt like this was like a similar, I just really immediately found a liking to Berlin in general.
Do you feel like it's behind the development in America or something? You feel like back in the days
I mean,
in
as far as
America?
battle rap goes, I'll just speak on battle rap. I don't know, man. Like Germany right now seems like it's doing better than America, bro. Because I mean, we had a fucking sold out show with 1,300 people there. Nobody's doing that in America right now, bro. In battle rap,
What's the usual? How many people comes usually?
maybe like the huge super events now are like 700, 800 people. You know what I mean? The average events are like 200 to 400 people, bro.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that's like average two here, like two, like about thousands, like a good event.
Yeah, it was unbelievable, bro.
So the first time you've been in Germany was Frankfurt, right?
Yeah, that
First
was
time?
my first introduction to Germany. Was arriving to Frankfurt, correct?
Because from my perspective, it was like I was battling Greg Pipe like 2013. And my last bar was like, "Who's Greg Pipe? Bring me Dizaster." And I didn't know that he actually brought you out next year.
That's so fucking funny.
And then there was a friend of mine, Jana. She was in LA, and she used to tell you that was like the first contact from us from Germany to you. And she was in like 2012 or something on an event. There was you and Soros, and I don't remember. That girl, the blonde girl.
Oh yeah,
yes,
yeah,
you
yeah,
remember?
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I fuck with her, man.
Yeah,
She's
but-
cool, man. Yeah, yeah. She's the one who connected us.
Yes, and now.
Oh
and
my
that's
God!
and
Shouts
that's
out to Yana, man.
Jana, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Damn, yeah.
Jana did it. She spoke to you and bring you out or something. But
Yeah,
Black Pipe was
yeah,
first.
yeah. I completely forgot, bro.
Yeah,
That's insane. How's she doing? She's
Yeah,
good,
she's
man.
good. She's fine.
Yeah, that's
Diana, greetings.
Yeah, nah, that's pretty cool. That's how it happened. Yeah, it's just my memory is shot sometimes.
Yeah, but I still remember then was the battle with Damien, Greg Pipe versus Damien. You was like in the corner on Greg Pipe.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
was like, drinking me like, huh, you wanted to battle Disaster? He's here right now. What you doing? And I said, okay, yeah, let's do it. And that's when we set the
Yeah,
battle, right?
yeah. No, that's pretty cool, man. It's a nice little story of how it all started.
Yes, yes. And then we had the provocation and stuff, the videos, and next year you came out. And how you felt like the first battle in Germany?
My first battle in Germany was different than this one because obviously this one I had 10 years experience in Germany with the crowd. You know what I mean? It's my fourth battle. The first one I was like scared. I didn't know what they were going to react to. So like battling you, I was just like, I'm just going to try to simplify it as much as I can. So you could tell like a lot of my rhymes are not as like, I'm like slow in the battle. I'm not like rushing through it and going crazy. I'm kind of taking my time and enunciating every word. Pronouncing every word very clear because I just didn't know how they were going to react. And I thought everybody was going to give me crickets when I was coming here.
But is this like a challenge? A new?
It is.
Because you like to if you're used to complicated rhymes, to slow it down. Is it like I remember?
I'm battling in Portugal and Poland at the end of this month, and it's going to be the biggest challenge because I don't feel like the crowd is going to be as good in English as Germany.
So you have to find like a middle way.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Portugal's going to be tough. Portugal's going to be tough, man. A lot of people don't speak English there. Yeah, man, they're just Portuguese, man.
Yes, I know, but to get the crowd reactions, like you have to feel like the crowd, like a real MC doing, like how feels the crowd, what the crowd's gonna understand. If they have like complicated comparison or something, they don't understand it really right.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough, like to be able to get that right. I don't know. It's gonna be hard. I don't know.
I remember. I remember 50 Cent, the movie that he said he was learning to rap whack again when he started to show how we used to rap when he started.
Right.
It's just like, do you can compare to this? If you say like, I have to do simple rhymes or simple jokes, not too complicated rhymes, so they can get it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, but like I want to do a mix. I don't want to do it too simple because people have to watch it online. You know what I mean? So you can't be very, very simple, but you can be very complicated.
When we was surveilling, I liked your rebuttals. It was so crazy because I used to do all these languages. He was like, "You stupid damn hater! Somebody grab me a Google Translator." It was so crazy. I left this one. and United Nations and stuff like that.
Yeah. I was definitely freestyling at that point.
But it was so people came from Holland, people came from different countries to that battle. I remember even Jeru the Damager was there, and I was.
Oh
You
yeah,
remember?
that's crazy. Shouts out to Jerry the
Yeah,
Damager, man.
man.
That's a real MC right there, man.
So it was like a good experience, and the next time we booked you was like against Cynic, right?
Yeah, the next one he booked me
What's
was
the
against
difference
Cynic.
there? Because Cynic, like,
Cynic it seemed like a tougher battle. You know what I mean? No slight to you, but Cynic was like, me coming back this time, and now like I have to be better and I have to prove myself. And yeah, I mean, Cynic was a different battle. I definitely got more comfortable. I don't know if it was more of a challenge because then I was more comfortable against him than I was against you. You know what I mean? Like, it might have been easier for me to be better in that battle.
okay, but maybe it was like, well, but the day before we was in Kiev with Oxy on the 10,000 people stage.
You have a better memory than me, man. Me and you were touring through fucking
Yes.
Europe at the time, and I had just finished battling Oxy, probably like 2 months prior or something. It was like 2 months before I finished battling Oxy. Then I joined the tour with him and you, and it started in Russia. We went to Ukraine, and then we ended up in Germany.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
we almost missed the flight.
Yeah. It's a fucking experience. So that was fucking crazy. I probably was really tired, man.
Yeah, it didn't look like it, but but I knew you was. We all was.
I'm like a machine, man. I just stay here. Right now, it looked like I'm falling asleep in the interview. I'm awake. I just haven't had a lot of sleep. You know, man, it's just when you travel like this, man, there's so much going on. You gotta stay on the move. I'm gonna be away from home for like 5 weeks, a month and a week.
So how is it to you, and how you can? What's the differences between all these countries when you're battling like Argentina?
It's all different cultures, Tierstar, man. It's different shit, man. It's just everything has its own beautiful fucking touch to it. You know what I mean? And everything got its own style, and that's what's beautiful, man. Like America right now, everyone's the same style. You know what I mean?
It gets boring to you, or what?
Yeah, it's boring. It's like I'm used to it, bro, and it's like it's artificial now too. It's not like everyone's imitating the next person. Every state sounds the same now in America, which is fucking crazy. Rappers from California sound like New Yorkers. They sound like down south rappers. They all sound the same. And we're speaking respect of the battle rap, of course.
But I remember that you always like hear the difference back in the days, but now I don't even know where who's coming from where. I don't know.
It sucks, man, because that was the basic. It sucks because that was the basic. That's what made battle rap so fucking entertaining was
The differences, right?
just different styles all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you never got the same shit. You never got the same shit. Now it's like all the same shit. So when I travel across the world, I always seem to get different shit. You know what I mean? And that's why I enjoy it.
We used to say always like this is a clash of styles. I didn't hear it like 10 years or something.
You know what? Clash of Styles. Everyone got the same style.
Yeah, no.
Clash of Styles is like a very rare battle nowadays.
Yes, and back in the days we used to say like every second battle like, oh, this is a clash of styles, and we couldn't like even.
Yeah.
That one was like more nerdy. He was more street, but both have skills and.
Yeah, that shit's gone, bro.
Yeah. I remember when I heard first about Flip Top, I was like surprised. It's like I didn't know that Philippine scene is so big. When you heard about it at first,
I can't remember, to be honest with you. Probably like 2010 or 9. I don't know. But I mean, back then when we started, they started right after us.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they started like right after us. They popped up like 2-3 years in, probably. I don't know if I'm mistaken. Might have been because we started 2008. They probably started anywhere between then and 2010 or 11, bro.
Okay, what was your first impression when you went there?
I fucking loved it, bro. It's amazing. You know what I mean? I didn't battle on Flip Top. I battled on a different league, but still, it was just a crazy experience. You know what I mean?
They're more like English. The crowd they
Yeah, I mean
understand more, right?
they understood it. I mean, a lot of Filipinos speak English. The elderly in the Philippines, the older generation, don't really speak a lot of English. That's where you get people that don't really. But like the young people in the Philippines, most of them are educated. They go to school. They all like know English. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I think like in Europe, is it like Sweden and Holland? It's more English than in Germany, right? How you feel? Can you like compare it?
I don't know what would be the most English in Europe besides a non-English speaking country. Like it's definitely not France.
That's for sure.
It's definitely not France.
But I felt like always like Sweden and Holland.
You know what? Sweden was probably the most. That might be the Scandinavians might speak the most English. I think about it.
So you have a favorite place outside of USA to
I
battle?
do.
And I mean, not Britain, not English, not native speaking country.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, as of now, like, I mean, I got a favorite country in like each continent. You know what I mean?
Okay. Can you break it down? Like what's in Europe?
In Europe, my
Yeah.
favorite country in Europe.
To battle, only to battle, like for the crowd and stage and
Well, honestly, like,
opponents.
obviously it was England because like they understand
No
it the most.
English speaking
No English,
country.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Obviously, it's English.
Okay.
Besides England, it would have to be like Germany
Oh,
because that performance, like, yeah, like I don't. And then second place would be like Croatia,
oh yes.
and
Okay, that
then
makes sense.
third would probably be Holland. You know what I mean?
How you look about the Poland battle? That I was surprised.
Man, I don't know how that shit came about. We just fucking set it up, bro.
I tried to be
And
there
the guy
because
is really good too that I'm battling. I'm excited.
our DJ Pete from who was DJing a rapper
Yeah.
Mittwoch and TopTier Takeover. He's like from Katowice.
Yeah, is he gonna
Yes.
be over there? Shit, man.
Yeah, he should be.
Tell him to pull up, man.
Yes,
My
he
boy
should.
Vinny from Stop Rosent is over
Of
there
course,
too.
yeah.
Hey, you know the
They come
homie, man.
together. They come together. I think like that. Can you tell us a little bit how it starts in America and for you, like you, how you was the first battle rap, like you was for you to find out.
Man, I think it was like 1999. I just came outside, bro, and I was just trying to look for people in the street and look for people in parks. And I just started battling just as a lone battler without no official, we was just doing it in the street.
It was before grind time, before all this.
Yeah, yeah, it
No,
was all street shit, bro. There was no, it was like gang shit. Like you weren't, it was all gang shit. Like
was
you have to battle like gangsters.
was more tough. I mean, like
Yeah.
no rules or
Yeah, you had to like battle gangsters, bro. Like you had to win in a certain way that you don't get shot. You know what I mean? it was different. You know what I mean? And like shit used to happen. There was no rules. There was no league. There was no security. No fucking people to call the cops or fucking any fucking thing to stop anything that you got going on. Like you're in a park, someone's getting fucked up, over a rap battle. It used to be if you had more homies, the other guy had more homies, someone was getting punked and losing the battle.
so it was like it felt always kind of dangerous, or was it still fun?
For me, it was fun, but looking back, I'm pretty stupid. I'm pretty stupid to think it was fun. You know what I mean? Like I lost a lot of homies in that area. You know what I mean? So it was fun because I was like oblivious to the danger coming from a war zone in Lebanon. You know what I mean? I'm in a hood in America. I'm in Canoga Park and like I'm in Lanark and I'm over there like in very dangerous areas that would be considered to anybody else normal, but like because I just came from like a war zone, I just was just like I'm finally made it to America. This is the safe country. You know what I mean? Like my understanding of danger was still very low until my friends all started getting killed. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I used to like fucking I don't know. I remember this one time my boy took me to like it was like a Snoop Dogg video shoot. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like 1,000 Crips there. And rest in peace, Badass was over there fucking freestyling. And like I don't know, man. I just came into the circle and just started yelling at all these Crips and telling them I was gonna fuck everybody up. And like just my boy was just in the background, like, man, you're gonna get us killed in here. But he just had to do it in a way that like people respected it. You know what I mean? And I didn't get my ass beat. You know what I mean? I left.
That's serious.
Tore the roof off the fucking parking lot. There was no roof in it, but
I used to listen to badass music. I know.
Badass is a real one, man. He like this is a good story for people that don't know about it. If they want to hear a story about Badass, like Badass is not a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? But like the dude had heart. Like he didn't give a fuck if you were a battle rapper. That's kind of the thing. So like he was in a circle. They were like ciphering, like kind of, and Badass just starts dissing everyone. You know what I mean? And I'm standing right there. So like I took it upon the opportunity because I'm like noticing the guys that are battling Badass and they suck. You know what I mean? Like so I just was like, and it was really at first my boy that was pushing me to do it until he seen the shit I started saying and he got all scared. But like he was pushing me to do it, like telling me like, come on, bro, like just like jump in. You know what I mean? So like we're all sitting like it's like back in the days when there's just a cipher and you're like peeping over everyone's shoulders and nobody notices you. You're just lurking. You're just the grim reaper in the circle. Everyone's oblivious to the fact that you could fucking rap for real, And I kind of just stepped into the circle and just started just hamming while he like just finished the bar. Like he had just dissed somebody and I stepped in like, well, guess what? Da-da-da-da-da, like out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? And I started coming at him and like he basically like he came back at me once, and then I came back at him again, rebuttaling everything, right? And like once that happened, he cut me off. He cut me off and started throwing money everywhere, like, yeah, some broke motherfuckers, I don't need to battle. Like he just started saying, fuck your battle. Can you do this? Can you do this, you broke motherfucker? He started doing the shit to me. He started tossing hundreds all over the cipher. It's so funny, man. And like everybody was like, oh, it was like a super hot fire moment, you know what I mean? Like he won, you know what I'm saying? But it was like I just, you know what I mean? And that shit happened again when like it happened twice at a Snoop, because like Snoop's used to have these music videos and people would just show up and there would be battlers there and he would occasionally like kind of get interested in the shit. Like he had JT the Bigger Figure with him, and that was like one of the times where he came out of the trailer with the camera and they're like, yo, we got a dude for you to battle, like, and like they wanted to like set me up. You know what I mean? Like, and it was Mac Lucci, who's my boy too, man. Shouts out to him. He's a real one. But he was the dude at the time. He didn't know who I was either, but they were just like, we got him, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as I started snapping on him, they turned the camera off. That footage ain't never gonna come out. It's like 25-year-old footage, man. That would be crazy if that shit ever came out. But yeah,
I love like battles, off-cam battles.
a lot of crazy shit used to happen, man. Like with a lot of just like legendary MCs, because like the area we grew up battling in and rapping in, like it was a hub. You know what I'm saying? Like we ran into a lot of people. We would see Exhibit, the Licks, Phil the Agony. I remember my boy tried to battle Phil the Agony at Fat Beats down in fucking Melrose, and like it just used to be so much crazy shit going on. Like we were all like kind of hip hop was more like tightly knitted. Now there's like nothing. But like, you know what I mean? Back then you used to just see legends and sometimes have run-ins with them. My boy tried to battle Exhibit once. Like I almost battled Corrupt. Well, I don't know if I almost battled Corrupt, but like Corrupt was at an event and his brother Roscoe was there and I was trying to battle Corrupt and then they wanted to send me through Roscoe and then Roscoe's like, nah, you got to battle my homie first. And then like I battled this dude and bodied him and then I didn't get to battle none of them, you know what I mean? So like there would always be little things, you know what I mean? Like Supernat was part of the shit too. Like he was always around and it was crazy. Like the golden age of us growing up battling in LA was pretty fucking. It was amazing on the West Coast.
I heard that Corrupt got some battles. So he had them battles. He was like Corrupt a battle MC, because he's from Philly, or how?
He originally, but like Corrupt is a beast. Like if he ever took it serious, he'd be able to kill people. But I don't think he cared about battling like that. Like he just like expressing himself. You know what I mean? Using big ass fucking words and shit.
Yeah, but because like his style was a little bit different than the typical West Coast style. I think
he was influenced by the East Coast too, just like us. Like Because me, I'm not a West Coast rapper. I wouldn't consider myself a West Coast rapper.
No?
Nah.
No? I remember how you always like the Fresh Coast was the beginning, right?
I mean, the Fresh Coast, I really wasn't part of the Fresh Coast till like later, you know what I'm saying? And even then, it wasn't really a thing anymore. But like, they jumbled us up as the Fresh Coast. The Fresh Coast was its own thing that was like Northern California. Nobody from the South was really from the Fresh Coast till later. You know what I mean? Like they started adding us, and we became like kind of that was like the whole Fresh Coast. But that was like towards the end of it. You know what I
What
mean?
is like Oakland or what? What?
Yeah, it was like just all of them up there. You know what I mean? The Bay and shit. Like, and then there was just like me, no can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and dumbfounded.
Okay.
You know.
I remember the podcast you did with Dumbfounded. You got shout outs on me.
Oh yeah. I did a podcast with him. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a million years ago.
I remember some kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, no, you're the remember guy.
How was it for you then when it was not really a professional thing, battle rap, then became like with the leagues and stuff when started?
Yeah, I mean that was really exciting to us because we were starting to feel like structure was coming, and it felt like it was about time. Because I like by the time the leagues came, I had been doing it for almost a decade, bro. I've almost had been battling for a decade when Grind Time started and fucking URL and fucking King of the Dot. Like we've been rapping for 8-9 years at that point. You know what I mean?
But was like no beats, with beats? Was it only freestyle? Like
What before?
yeah, before.
Yeah, I mean up until halfway. I'd say halfway. The break off for me was like around. I don't know why this shit keeps falling, but the break off for me was around between like '04 and '05. That's when like the on beat shit fucking that's when I wasn't doing the on beat shit as much anymore. Somewhere during '04. Somewhere during '04, we started doing half and half. By the time 2005 came around, I wasn't doing no more beat battles like that. I kind of still was, actually. Up until '06, '07, I did beat battles. I stopped around then. But, like, I tapered off at that point, you know what I mean? But, like, '04, '05 was the transition into acapella, you know?
Do you have influence? Somebody influenced you from battle rapping only, not.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I'd say, like, Lux and Mook and Rex and Reed and Thesaurus and Ilmac.
This was 2003, 4.
And they just all come in different, like, at different times. Who's the first person to influence me from battle rap today? Most likely Mook. I can't fucking remember, to be honest with you. But most likely it was Mook. Most likely it was a Mook fucking battle that I seen, and I was like, oh no, this shit is really popping out here. We need to step this shit up out here. You know what I mean?
Was this time Mook against Sirius Jones, like this time? Or before that?
Nah, it was before that.
Before
Like
that,
it was before that. It was probably the Party Arty shit. Like I can't remember, but it was just the game tapes, man. Like they were out there, you know what I mean? And it was like it was Mook and Lux and Rex and it was Reed. Like they were really, I don't know. They just had like a fucking internet presence that like reached us. You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to like see their little fucking files and JPEGs and like, bro, there wasn't no real fucking like download a battle and watch it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like we just find shit. And like that was like, it seemed like the most serious shit that was going on at one point. You know what I mean? And then like slowly I just found out about like all the shit, like the fucking Scribble Jam shit. And then like I basically seen Thesaurus and Ilmac, and I just remember thinking, oh no, like this is where it's really at. Like in the beginning I was just like, it was like a Mook and Lux, you know what I mean? And it was just, I was like, this is the pinnacle of battle rap, you know what I mean? And then I saw them, and I was like, "Oh no, there's a whole nother dimension to this shit." You know
So
what
when was the change? Like less freestyle, more written bars?
I mean? Like '05, I'd say.
05?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that was when I was at the pit, and I started doing that.
You start more getting more written bars or more?
Yeah, I started throwing written in, and at the pit is when I first started getting influenced by Thesaurus and Ilmac because
There was more freestyling before, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
But that's when I like found out about Thesaurus and Ilmac. Like I already knew about Thesaurus, but like that's when I realized how I knew about Thesaurus since like 2002 because me and him were both at a fucking tournament together in 2002. So that was like my third year battling. And I was in a tournament with Thesaurus, you know what I mean? Like it was fucking crazy. Tantrum was in that shit too.
How was it in the tournament? Who was judging? Like the crowd, or you have judges? Or?
It was a university, bro. There, it was not even like it was just a fucking college fucking tournament, bro. Like
Okay.
the whole fucking college is there. Like it was different back then. Like it was a
Who,
fucking whole university watching us.
and how will design? How was deciding who
I
win?
think they had judges where the crowd decided. It
Okay, the
just
crowd.
you clearly lost back then. You had 30 seconds to come up with some shit, and it was round for round on a beat, bro.
You prefer something like what's more? What you think is more representative for the crowd to judge a battle, or have like some
I feel like
experience?
it depends, bro, because the crowd could be wrong a lot of times. If it's a very neutral crowd and it's a very like it's a good crowd that like loves battles and there's no weirdos in the crowd, yeah. But if it's one of those crowds that likes booing and is disrespectful, then like it's pointless letting them judge a fucking battle, bro.
You never know before, and sometimes an MC can like win like with
Change,
sympathy with points. Like the other MCs like more like
yeah.
if he say something like the crowd don't like.
Sympathy, them relating to him, yeah. Like yeah, there's just a million fucking ways the crowd could be swayed, but in general, back when we used to do it, you just needed the crowd. Like the internet didn't exist. Like nobody's fucking opinion mattered that wasn't there. That's the difference back then. If you wasn't in the building, your opinion didn't matter about the battle. Everybody else's opinion was bullshit.
Do you see the difference between like there's some bars that work right now on the spot, like for the crowd, on mostly simple bars,
Correct.
and then you have like the complicated bars that only like the people get it on if they see it on screen.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
so,
still hadn't reached that point in battle rap back then, anyways. The complexity of it back then was just not there. Especially rapping on beat, like everything was direct. You couldn't win a battle by fucking spitting subliminals, bro. You couldn't spit some shit and be like, "Yeah, rewind it later. You'll see that I won."
for live battles, not.
You had to be as simple as possible back then. That was part of being a battler. Is how simple could you be? Because the more simple you are and effective, that takes more talent than being complex. Because if you could be really simple and fucking literally make anybody understand what you're saying, then that makes you a better battler. You know what I mean?
Do you prefer like a judging system? I was once talking to Organic about it. He had the idea like to have like two judges back in the room, just watch it on the screen
Yeah.
and judge it that, and two on stage.
Yeah, I have ideas that are similar to that with just extra like security nets. Like, I have this idea of a like 7, 8 point judging system. You know what I mean? Where like I don't know, like I have to go back through it, bro. It's some shit I wrote like fucking 6, 7 years ago. I shared it with like Direct and Organic and all of them. I told them about the shit. Like, it's just like you get as many people as you can to judge it from different fucking aspects, and you run it back. Like I really do feel a lot of the battles, the decision doesn't have to be on the spot, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes, because I think like if you have like a system with points, like points for flows, points for rhymes, points for
Yeah, you could do it
jokes.
at the end of an event. Like you could. It would just require somebody to do like. It's a little complicated, but like you could announce all the winners at the end of the event after everything has been reviewed. But I don't know if people want to wait for that, and it's not the same, and whatever. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it to like secure a better judging system than the ones that they usually have. The way they usually do it is obviously like vulnerable to like issues, and fucking bias, and fucking robbery. You know what I mean?
What was the biggest robbery you remember? Who was
I don't
getting
know.
robbed?
I just remember mine. That's it. I
Yeah.
remember Arcane. I got robbed against him, and I got robbed against Saint in the fucking King of the Dog Grand Prix.
Yes, before it's like a little bit hard. You don't know how the crowd is and who the judge, but because if you know who the judges are, some people like be like start writing like a service. Oh, I know he likes hard battles. I know he like jokes, and people start like doing like a service. You-
What do you mean?
Like they're writing not their own shit, what they feel from the heart. They write to satisfy the crowd or to satisfy
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
judges. And then they start to do like a service.
yeah, yeah. Pandering, pandering. That's what we call it.
Okay. So no, that's not good. Like I like it
No, it's not
when
good.
somebody do it from
No,
the heart.
pandering is not good in my opinion. As long as, like, I don't know, you could do it in a very fucking artistic, skillful way, or you could just pander like a fucking sucker.
Okay. How when it starts getting more professional, started to be more professional, getting money, like the times in the park, it was all for free, right?
I think the money started. For me, the money started like around the DNA battle and cannabis.
Okay.
Before that, it was like nothing.
Okay, it seems kind of late.
Yeah, I mean, all those battles, I battled Thesaurus, Ilmac, all of them in the beginning of grind time. We didn't get shit for that, bro.
Okay.
All those battles, we didn't get shit for them. Like, I don't know, I probably got like $100, $200. They took care of my transportation. It's not like they left me empty handed, but nothing worth mentioning. Like, not any tangible money, you know what I mean?
Why you think it don't work in the rap industry that no signed battle rappers? Like somebody tried to sign
I
battle
just
rappers?
remembered, I think Arsenal was the first battle I got paid for, really.
Yes?
I think I got like $1,000 for, or $2,000 or
Is
something.
it better when artists start doing shows? When
Huh?
artists, some battle MCs, they
Yeah, is
used
it
to do it
better?
by themselves and then they start to do events.
Is it better? I don't know. It
No?
depends.
Because we have always this discussion about rappers starting a label.
Yeah.
And sometimes they have egos and they don't push the artist right or something. There's some discussions about that. And some people think that it's not good to go on a label where the label owner is an artist or a former artist.
I don't think that matters.
No? And how's about battle rapping? Like signing battle rappers in Germany, it didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that could work when there's no real fucking machine and there's no real infrastructure and no real money. What are you signing them to? Some fucking thin air?
No, I mean like you give it like boxers. You like have like a
If
promoter.
you have the fucking means to do it, I think it'll work.
It won't work.
It will.
It will work. I always thought about Germany. They don't like it. They like say, "Oh no, we want to be like freelancers or something." Nobody wants to be.
Yeah, they'll stop being like that once the real money comes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you have a budget, then the freelance fucking talks will evaporate.
Okay, so you think
Whoop, out the window.
so you think it's still hope for that?
All it takes is money, man.
Okay. How it felt when
Battle
you
rappers care about these days, anyways.
how it felt when you start battling like more industry artists, like when you select like you mentioned cannabis and
When I battled cannabis, I just felt like I was in a separate category at that point. Like I'm not with the rest of the battlers. They're like underground battle rappers. You know what I mean? Like I'm over here. And I carried that mentality into my cannabis battle, into my Cassidy battle. And, you know, I battled also, I also battled 40 Cal, which, you know what I mean, if you want to consider him on that level or not, he still was a mainstream artist at one point. And I was supposed to battle Saigon at one point, and I was supposed to battle Crooked Eye, and those two never happened because of just budget issues, really.
why what you think? Why is that not more industry artists go on stage for a battle in a pit?
I think because they have too much to lose. I think most people in the industry are just conditioned to like care about their image more than anything. They're all scared anyone's going to say anything about them. And we're just too much of a threat.
Maybe it's not.
They need too much money for it because we're just too much of a threat, bro. That's why the Crooked Eye shit didn't happen because the money is just too much. We can't fucking get it.
Maybe it's not that fair. Maybe some artists think, okay, they know more about me than I know about them.
Sure, I can see that. I feel that way sometimes if I'm battling a complete nobody and I know he's just going to bring up my whole entire fucking rap sheet and I have nothing to go off but like general punchlines. It's unfair because the crowd's not going to react the same to general punchlines while you're getting fucking hammed on.
Okay, about how you handle it. But if you
Got to be creative, I guess. You know what I mean? Or try not to battle those type of people that nobody fucking knows.
but you battle people that
I do. I know. I fucking know.
Okay. uh, okay, so you have a like.
I hate it
You know,
because I just know like it's just they're gonna easily like each one of their punchlines is gonna be equal to three of mine. You know what I mean? Because everyone knows who I am, so people are familiar. Like familiarity in battle rap is like it's part of like being a good battler is how familiar you can be to the crowd. Like how like that was what it's all about. If the reference people don't get your reference, if they're not familiar with your reference, the bar sucks. You know what I mean? Like you can make an Assassin's Creed punchline and like people will get it, but then you can make like a reference to a fucking video game that nobody played, some stupid discontinued game, and it's a fire punchline, but nobody played the game in the crowd, then the punchline sucks. The punchline's not good at that point. It didn't go over their heads. It's just your ability to relate to people, which is part of being a battle rapper, wasn't there.
but if you have like more generics, like generic stuff,
Yeah.
it can be work. Like if you have a bigger crowd.
That's why being a battle rapper is something that requires skill, because you have to find, how do you know what's a spot between generic and something that hasn't been said and the crowd being familiar with it? How do you know what people know? You have to know what people know. And it's hard to do that. You have to somehow, like, you have to know. I don't know.
Or you have to find out during the battle.
Yeah, or you find out during the battle.
What about boundaries? You have own boundaries, or do you have like?
Boundaries as far as what? What are we talking
Now you
about?
say like things you shouldn't say in a battle.
Yeah, I mean, there's things I'm not going to ever talk about. Like, I'm not going to talk about anyone's dead, like, relatives or, like, anything like that. Even though I've done that once before, and I apologize to the dude. It was to DNA, but I was a kid when I did that shit. That shit was 15 years ago, bro.
And it was freestyling, right?
It wasn't freestyle, but it was pretty much... Me and DNA were, like, beefing at the time, bro. And he was pissing me off so much that I was really trying my hardest to, like, fucking hurt his feelings. You know what I mean? And, like, when I look back on it, like, I just felt like it was very fucking stupid for me to talk about his fucking mom and his pops the way I did. You know what I'm saying?
But wasn't it just the time with shock values and everybody tried to do something?
When you were younger, I'm not into that no more. Like, I'm not going to talk about someone's kids or fucking dead family members, bro. Like, or dead homies, or like smoke this guy in a pack and this shit. Like, I'm just not into that shit, man. There's nothing about it that's skilled. Like, you're just doing it to be like, really, I feel like, why would people be surprised if a fight happens when the whole purpose it's being said is for a fight to happen? Like, if somebody tells you, like, fuck your dead homie or your kids or some shit or whatever it is, or your mom or whatever, at that point, they're subliminally telling you do something about it. That's what they're actually telling you. They're not really battling you. They're like, hey, I'm disrespecting you, bro. Like after this battle, it's gonna stay there. So like, do what you have to do. That's what it feels like to me. So like, if somebody says that shit to me, I don't know how I'd handle it. To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck if it's a battle. I'm gonna trip the fuck out. You know what I mean? Somebody starts talking about shit like that. Like, bro, you're not a fucking. Does it make you good for being able to do that? Now, if you have beef with somebody though, bro, and you're battling them, I don't know.
Do you have like a conversation about it before the battle, or it's
Well,
just like
it depends. Like I said, if you have. Because everything goes in battle rap. That's the reality. I don't want to put boundaries on battle rap because I never have. But it's like there's a man code, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So like if you got beef with somebody, like that's what I feel like should be preserved. Not like some kind of like boundaries in battle rap, but like if there should be a man code, like we're men. Like if you want these type of fucking problems, then let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got beef. It's all out war. There's no fucking gloves on. Don't come in here fucking thinking shit's sweet. I want to kill you. And if you got a problem with that, like we could go outside. If it's at that level and you guys are battling at that point, like it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But bro, if you're just battling somebody and you guys are just having a fucking battle and you just start violating this other motherfucker just for no fuck, or if you're friends and you're acting like you're friends the whole time and yeah, man, you're my guy, and you go in there and you say shit that you wouldn't have said before, I feel like that's fucking corny as fuck, bro. You know what I mean? Just let me know. I'm with whatever. Just don't, like, you know what I mean? Try this bitch shit, try to embarrass me and fucking insult like my family or insult some shit that's like emotional to me, insult my, dead homies or whatever it is. just so you could get some laughs and catch me off guard. And I'm supposed to be like, it's just battle rap. It's okay. Like, no, it's not okay, bro.
It's not okay.
No, it's not.
Okay, so it depends, like, on this man code, like a personal moral, or
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on the situation, in my opinion. If we're battling, like me and you, like they set up a battle between us, there should be sportsmanship between us and respect. If there's no beef, if there's actual beef and it's a grudge match, and we're doing it so we could fucking let off steam and become friends after it, so like now we're gonna wash each other completely, I could completely understand that. And after that, you either become friends or you don't, and that's fine. But to play the game like it's just battle rap and just da-da-da, and I'm about to just violate your fucking wife and your fucking whole entire family, and like I'm gonna put out your fucking mom's government name, put out fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's your fucking you know what I'm saying, where you work or your address, you know what I mean? Like, doxing somebody. I don't know what you guys call it
yeah,
here.
doxing too.
Yeah, like if you dox somebody in a battle, like the fuck are you doing? What's the fucking point in that? You're just leaving them. You're putting them out there for other people, like you're putting their life in danger so you can win a battle, bro. And like that shit is all that shit, that personal, extreme personal shit is just corny as fuck in my opinion, bro.
What about two friends in the tournament, like I said, and it's happened they be in the finals, and then like they be freestyling?
If they're actually homies, I feel like they should have boundaries, because why sit there and embarrass your fucking selves? You guys are friends. You're going to stay friends after this. Why embarrass yourselves for the sake of entertaining fucking people that are going to be entertained anyways for some other shit you spit for them? They're there because they're fucking with you already. So like, what are you winning in that scenario? You're putting everyone in a negative path, and then you're just, I don't see the fucking value in that, bro. And I'm not into battling like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm into creating artistic shit, just bars, bro. Like, that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Like, this whole extra shit is why battle rap is garbage right now, because so much negative shit going on in battle rap. It's more drama than it is. Well, in America, it's just more drama than it is rapping. And I just feel like that's all part of the same bullshit. Like, bro, have a good battle. Respect each other. Look how me and Gemini were. You know what I'm saying? That's how it always should be. How me and you were. There's a respect issue, bro. I'm not gonna, I don't know. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as but then the physical aspect of it, I feel different about it. Because we're men. Like, I don't feel like, oh, don't touch me. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, we're battling. Like, we'll push each other around. Shit will fucking get crazy. I'm not tripping on that. Like, it could go far with that, like, without it being a fight for me. Like, I could get pushed.
Okay. So
and
you
I'll
think
just be like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a battle.
So you think like talking about dead homies or something is far more worse than pushing someone?
Yeah, like pushing someone, bro, like, you're a man, bro. Man the fuck up. Like, it's okay. Like, you push him back. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be a fight. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't give a fuck about shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I did once trip out on that, but again, it depends on the person. Like, when Arcane started poking my shoulder, I was already fucking angry as fucking looking for a reason to fuck him up. So I slapped his fucking arm off and said, don't touch me. But that's because I would not have been tripping out on him if it wasn't for the scenario. Like, he's disrespectful to hip hop. I don't like you. I'm gonna fucking, me and Arcane, we're gonna fight. You know what I mean? Like, we're at a point where, like, I'm not, like, you are an abomination to me. I fucking hate you. I don't feel the same way about him, obviously, but at the time, you know what I'm saying? Him and his boy, he had a boy with him. I wanted to fight both of them. I pretty much was just like ready to throw down with all of them. And like, that's why that happened. Had it been somebody else, like, bro, I battled Dumbfounded. He blew fucking white powder in my fucking face because he had a bar about like anthrax. You know, he opened like an envelope or whatever, or it was a CD, and he blew all this white shit in my face, bro. And I kind of just laughed about it. It's Dumbfounded. You know what I mean? What am I gonna do? Grab him by his hair and fucking use him as a rag doll so I can show people I don't get pushed around in battles? You know, like, I don't give a fuck. It's a battle, bro. We're supposed to look crazy. It's supposed to be rough, aggressive. We're not here to fucking it's not a fucking tea party, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not little girls, bro.
You think this is destroying battle rap? Like, when people be too whiny about it, like, oh, don't touch. We have like a red card.
No, I don't feel like it's destroying anything. I do also feel like everybody has the right to feel the way they do. You know what I mean? I don't believe everybody's supposed to feel that way. If they don't feel like being touched, that's fine. But I'm saying, if you touch them and then they want to fucking fight, that's stupid. You know what I mean? Some people just don't want to be touched. Don't touch me. All right, cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, if you're ready to fucking fight over it and like, you know, like your hat gets tipped and now you're trying to fucking ruin the whole entire event, I don't know if that's like worth it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, bro. It's part of. It looks good like that. Like somebody fucking tips your hat off while you're rapping. You just put it back on, continue rapping, and then at some point in the battle,
you can throw it in.
You catch him slipping. You catch him slipping because he just forgets. You know what I mean? Maybe he's wearing a hat. Now his shit's about to fly. You know what I mean? Like that's it. That's what. But it's supposed to be like an entertainment thing. It's not supposed to be. They got egos, bro. These. You know what battle rap is full of these days? It's not even real artists. They're not rappers, bro. They're just like. They're internet influencers and they care how they look like.
Yes.
They're here to be part of a community and look like they're the man. You know what I mean? And if anything takes away from that, like there's so many battlers that are like that. They just see themselves in such high regards. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up, man. Like none of us, bro, like the toughest guy in this fucking room, bro, there's somebody for him out there. You know what I mean? There's somebody out there that will fucking, you know what I mean? Clip your shit, no matter who you are. You know what I mean? You learned that in Lebanon really fast. There's no big men. There's no big man anywhere. That doesn't exist. There's no tough guy, bro. Tough guy doesn't exist.
It's the same because we have many people too from the Middle East come to Germany and then battling, and we have like clashes with mentalities. For the one cultures that okay or not that disrespectful. For the other cultures that way too much.
Our Arabic battle rap, you can't bring up somebody's mother. See, this was the whole fucking point.
Yes.
If you talk about somebody's mom in Arabic battle rap, so like I started that in 2015. It's now a big thing. You know what I mean? Like people do it in multiple Arabic countries. Yeah. You talk about somebody's mom, sister, or daughter, bro.
It's crazy. I know.
Yeah, like, bro. In our situation, like in Lebanon, like someone could get shot over it, and like even the cops will be like, "Oh,
you deserve it."
Yeah, like you have to understand how the rules apply where we're from. Like, there's a whole moral compass in a society and a structure. You might still go to jail for it, but you're gonna get out, and like the cops are on your side at that point. They're gonna be like, "He said that to you?" Like, oh shit, like because they all know they would have did the same thing.
The same thing, yes.
You know what I mean? Like, so nobody, like even the judge is gonna be coming like to like be like, "God damn, like." Yeah. Fuck it, let him go. He was temporary insane.
Even the weight with some cuss words, you know, some I always like compare.
Well, we could have any cuss words in Lebanon. We talk a lot of shit. Just the mom, sister, and daughter.
Yeah.
Just leave them the fuck out of it.
It's like kind of like I feel like in English, like you say somebody like dog. He's my dog. It's like positive.
You can't
right?
say that in Arabic.
You can't say it in Arabic. Like
no. It means like my fucking pet.
Yes,
Arabic.
yes,
like,
you can say
what I mean? Like,
and that's why I say like often happens like misunderstandings.
yeah. You can't like say that. That's my dog in Arabic. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think the cultural differences is probably a reason why I feel the same way. Feel the way about the way I do in English, because I'll let somebody talk about my mom in English. That's fine. But if they do it in Arabic, they're
it's
dead.
different, right?
Yeah. If they do it in Arabic, they're dead. They can do it in English as much as they fucking want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a battle, I don't care. They start fucking talking about it in Arabic. But even in English, if somebody like mentioned my mom's name, like actually like mentioned my mom's name, I'd probably punch them in the mouth while they're rapping. For sure.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the event. Fuck your event. Like, do what you got to do. Fuck this whole event and the fans here.
we had it already. Somebody, I don't want to say his name right now. he like his mother was like actually a politician.
Yeah.
And he took like papers with her number and stuff and threw it in the crowd. It was like, okay,
with her phone number?
Yes. It was
he gave out his mother's phone number?
Phone number, like,
oh, like, bro, like this the shit I'm talking about. Like, bro. Okay. That is not like, and I know fans, there's a lot of fans that love shit like that, and they'll be mad that I'm like against it. Like, cause no, like it's part of the shit. Like they want to see something crazy. But it's like, bro, try to put yourself in the guy's position. The dude's giving out his mother's number to the world, bro.
What about a mother?
Like you're asking to fucking get fucked up at that point. Like you don't want to rap. You don't want to rap. Where's the rapping? None of that is rapping.
What about somebody who actually brought his mother to the venue and she's in the crowd and somebody reacting on it?
I don't know. That's tough because once you're in there, you're kind of signing up.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if I could defend mom inside, but it depends. It really depends. I don't know, bro. To be honest with you, like if it's my mom, I'm still gonna fucking snap.
Okay.
I'm still gonna snap. I'm sorry, just because I know my mom can't handle that. There's other moms though that are gonna fucking laugh and smile, be like, that was hilarious, and that would be great. If you upset my mom or you make her feel tiny in front of people, or because that just like reminds me when I was a kid. Like, bro, I set an entire school on fire in Lebanon because of this. They took my mom.
Actually, a real fire.
Yes, a real fire. They took my mom to the parent teacher meeting, and they just fucking embarrassed her in front of the whole entire school. They like made my mom stand up in the thing, and they're like, your son is literally the worst son in this class. He's ruining all the shit for all their other kids, for these parents. Like, just made my mom cry, and she went home, and she came home, and she was shaking, and I remember I fucking lost my mind over that shit. I put a ring of fire around the fucking school, and I fucking flattened all the fucking wheels of all the cars of all the teachers in the school, and then everyone went home in school buses, bro. Everyone went home in school buses, the whole entire school, bro.
What happened after that?
Nothing. I just never came back to the school.
Oh, okay.
I was expelled for like months, and then my dad's friend, one of my dad's best friends and relatives, opened up a school, and now I have a school. The only reason I was able to continue school, I was kicked out of all the fucking schools in the district. I lived in Shuaifat in Lebanon. I got removed from Charlie Saad, which is a school, like the main one. I got removed from Eastwood College, and I got removed from this other one called BUC, and then none of the other ones would take me anymore. So then I was like out of school for a couple of months, and then my dad's friend opened up a school, and that's how I went back to school.
When people something like that, they heard about it, and then they say like, okay, the next opponent, like, oh, this is now public. He said it in an interview, or he rapped about it. Can he?
That's another thing. I mean, yeah. If the information is out there, if you're putting it out there, then I don't know. Like, then that's different because you're putting it out there. I don't put my shit out there. I don't show pictures of my family. I don't nobody knows when my mom, my dad, like, I don't put that out there. So, like, if somebody was to go dig that up and bring that into a battle and show people a picture of my mom or some shit, bro, I'm going to fucking lose my mind, bro. I'm not going to be okay with it.
But what about...
different for people that have it out there already and they don't care. Like,
but then, it's a little bit unfair if some industry rapper, like who doing a song for his mother or for his wife or something, and then he starts battling, and the other...
That's why industry dudes can't battle Tierstar, because they have already been so vulnerable with their life. We, as battlers, a lot of us are careful. We don't put, like, you know what I'm saying? We don't put, like, my son, like, I don't put, like, my kids' fucking photos on my fucking page. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't fucking put, like, my girl or whoever I'm with. Like, nobody's ever seen who I'm dating. It's so fucking funny when battling Gemini. He's like, we've never seen you with a chick, bro. Like, I was laughing because it's right. It's true. Like, I don't advertise. Like, I just don't advertise anything personal in my life. Anyone that's close to me is not going to be advertised because I don't want them to end up becoming a fucking punchline. And for me to ruin my battle and then have to look at you be all depressed and insecure about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't deal with that.
So what? So is it for a battle rapper better to be like only an image? And what about to be real about it? But because I remember you do like a rap like on Mother's Day for your mother, and
you can see my mom's back is turned. There's a reason why, like, my Mother's Day rap, you can't see my mom's face in it. Okay. Like, you could only see her back from, like, you could see the back of her head.
Yeah, but somebody make jokes about it.
And like, they could do that. They could do whatever they want. They don't have her picture. They don't have her name. They're not going to say anything personal that's going to be offensive. They can say whatever they want. Your mom on the couch, cool, fuck you. But as long as it's not like, bro, I've done a couple of vulnerable things and I regret it. Like, because if somebody actually fucking does something, like I've showed like certain pictures. Like when my grandmother passed away, I put up a picture of me and her. Like, I've never done that. My auntie passed away too. Rest in peace, both of them, man. Like, I put up a picture of me and my auntie. If somebody was to go and fucking remark on that in a fucking battle, bro, they're gonna die. Like, I don't give a fuck about the battle. Just, you might as well walk off the stage at that point, bro.
Yes, my point is more than why they should hide the kids. Is it not more for that the one that attacked the kids, that he should get booed out or isolated.
I feel like it's like that, but we have such a like negative culture that people fucking champion this type of shit. Like one of the main reasons like you shouldn't be attacking kids, in my opinion, is because they can't defend themselves. So when they hear somebody talking about them that way, bro, it affects them psychologically in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't expect a child to react the same if somebody's like in your fucking little retarded looking son. You know what I mean? Like to you, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, fuck you, I'll knock you out, or whatever it is, you can react to it. The kid might just be fucked for years. Like fucked for years after hearing somebody say that about him in a crowd laughing. Like, bro, I don't know.
The crowd is gonna be laughing.
I mean, the crowd. It's not that they laugh, but they react to shit, bro. They always react to the shit. Like, you know
I feel like in Germany we had like some summers that I don't like pedophile lines. Something if somebody say "I fuck your child" is not a punchline.
No.
But you can.
When you said pedophile lines, I'm like, what does he mean by that? Like,
somebody they rap about it. You can rebuttal like, okay, I saw I fuck two of your child, so that's not a rebuttal. This is not like I kill one of your gang. I killed
happened?
two. Yeah, there was like a time on that, and like about religion. Like if somebody attacking religion.
I definitely feel like that's just like grounds of just like getting booed out of the building.
Yes, attacking childs, going like against a whole nation, against a whole religion. So
in fucking embodied, bro, like one of the main things they capitalized off was like Adam. He was going at his daughter because her daughter,
with the lungs,
she's choking to death and she doesn't have air in her lungs, and you can't put air in her lungs and all this stuff. Like that was meant to capitalize off like what some people do in battle rap, and that shit is not okay. I promise you, it's not.
That was what I was thinking about when I asked you about two friends in the final in the tournament, and then they say before the battle they say no personals, and in the middle of the battle they say, oh, I have now the rhymes with lungs, and then they put some personal stuff out like spontaneous.
And that's some fucking coward shit. That is coward shit, bro. You're a fucking pussy. That is like literally coming to a fist fight and pulling a knife out.
Yeah, okay.
So literally
that's a good comparison. Now we have like problems. It's getting more weird because battle rap is too small to live on it. Nobody's getting rich with battle rap, And then they have still jobs, and people put out the jobs. Pointing out the jobs, and
how do they do that? That's another thing. Like if you're just putting out the job, that's fine. If you're putting out the address and location of
the name of the boss,
the name of the what?
The boss.
I don't know how much that matters, but I'm saying like doxing somebody, like being like, this man fucking works at this fucking place right here, and this is the address, and you put it out online. That is corny as fuck. Because you're not thinking about all the other shit. Like, this man got real ops in his life. He got people that are trying to kill him. He might have like that has nothing to do with battle rap, and you just gave people like you just put this man's fucking life in danger for what? What is that punchline doing for you? That's stupid as fuck. Now, if the dude like that location is like a Burger King, you know what I mean? And instead, you just say he works at Burger King. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? He works at Burger King on fucking 7652 Wilmington or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, then there's a fucking problem, bro. Like, that's not... that's ratting. That's like damn near snitch shit. Like, I don't know.
We had this problem, like somebody's a teacher, and the other guy was rapping about him, and his boss... And the name say your boss is a pussy, and the name of the boss of the school or something.
That's fine because both of them have nothing to do with anything.
But he was saying, "Oh, you're threatening my job." He was like, "We can put the battle out." He was like, "Oh, you have to like."
I mean, I can understand that because this dude's about to ruin the guy's fucking livelihood and making money after the battle is done. Yeah. Bro, the battle should not continue after it's fucking done. Yeah. Like, that's weird as fuck to me. If somebody does that to me, bro, it's all out war.
But isn't that
war?
Like, not a great weapon when somebody pretends to be something, like I'm a hustler, I'm from the street, and then you say like, no, you working at McDonald's. Now it's like it's working.
You know what's a good way to be able to still get your point across like that without being a cornball and putting out the address? You could be like, this guy works at McDonald's in this city, and if you fucking say no, I will fucking tell them the address. I will fucking put it out.
Yeah.
I will put the shit out after the battle's done if you fucking deny it. You know what I'm saying? You give the person a chance to be like, whatever, own up to it. I work at McDonald's or whatever. So then they have a chance to not be fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's smart.
Yeah.
Doing something like that is smart.
yeah.
I'm okay with that. But again, like, ratting and giving out fucking like gossiping and giving out secret information that doesn't really help you but harms the person, I think is just corny and unnecessary in battle rap. And if people want to do that on a smaller levels, cool, let them do that. I'm talking about the elite levels. I'm talking about like on our levels of battling, that shouldn't be done. We should have respect for each other. Like if I'm battling Lux or one of these guys, like for me to bring up any of that shit would just mean like how much I respect the craft, really. Like in my opinion, you're supposed to battle, bro. You're supposed to rap. Like on our level, like all that shit doesn't matter no more, man.
But exposing is still a great weapon, right?
It is. It just depends on what kind of class you have doing it. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the class and doing
So
it.
your ex-girlfriend told me you just have one ball.
That's fine. You know what I'm saying? I think I've said that before.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking mention, you know what I mean? Like, even though I'll be honest with you, I've actually fucking put out a name before. So like that's stupid. And I shouldn't do that.
Okay. So that's
Yeah, I actually did it in Arabic too.
Okay,
That's how
so-
fucked I am. I did it in Arabic against the dude. I was like his last girlfriend, and I said her name.
okay.
You know what I
So
mean? But it was just it was his ex girlfriend. It wasn't like his mom or sister or some shit. You know what I mean? It was his ex girl, someone he doesn't talk to anymore,
Okay.
and she was fucking famous.
Okay.
Like she's not famous, but she was like in a Star Academy type of thing. You know, like the America's Idol.
Yeah, but if you see,
American
if you
Idol.
have an opponent and you go to
Like
to-
her name was already out there. I didn't like put it out there. I was like, it's that girl, like that's saying on that fucking.
I
on
think
that.
it's okay. If you
Yeah, that's
or
like the
you regret
closest
it.
that's the closest I've got. I like mentioned who the dude's girl was, and I just wanted it so like they knew that I knew who she was. That's the only reason, because I was like I know who your last girl is, and he just looked at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. And I knew he was gonna do that, so I was just like, yeah, what's her name? I seen her like do the fucking American Idol thing. You know what I mean? Like so. It was,
So it's normal to be like you have an opponent and then you scroll on his Instagram and you see like old stuff, old
Yeah,
pictures
that's-
with a girl, and there's the name of the girl, and maybe this girl is famous
yeah.
too.
Anything somebody puts out should be fair game, in my opinion. Except again, like I'm saying, like I don't know, like mentioning like somebody puts out a rest in peace post about their fucking boy that just passed away. Now you come and you want to smoke them in a pack in the battle, or you want to talk about like, or even use it as an angle, not even in a bad way. Your homie just died, but you didn't even cry or show up to the funeral because you're a fucked up guy, like all that type of shit. No. Don't even fucking bring it up. You know what that reminds me of? Big K versus Caustic. Caustic was about to bring up his homie that passed away, and Big K just stopped the whole thing from happening. He's like, you're not going to bring him up. And Caustic wasn't even going to do it in a bad way.
Okay.
You're not going to do it, bro. You're not going to talk about my boy that's passed away. You're not going to fucking do it. He's like, no. And he kept on trying to rap it. He's like, you're not rapping, bro. Like, and he stopped him from rapping. That is a fucking legitimate reaction to something like that, in my opinion. And nobody should feel any type of way about it. I think if anything, like Caustic should just realize that was a chance that he took, a gamble with taking that angle, that like the person might not fucking be okay with it. You know what I mean? Because the moment you mention something like that to me, it's over. And I might not be as nice as Big K, to be honest with you. I think he's a lot nicer than me. Like if you mention my dead homie, you are getting punched in your mouth while the words are coming out. I'm not giving you a warning. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a sucker puncher or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot of people say that about me. I don't care. Like that, being the guy that like does it the right way it's not a thing for me. I react on instinct and reflex and morals and fucking integrity and my own fucking boundaries. You know what I mean? Soon as I hear my homie's name coming out of your mouth, you are done. There is no continuing giving him props or saying he was an amazing guy, but you are not. And just, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, I don't know.
It reminds me of a couple of angles. Many people had it, with the crack stuff, and somebody died from drugs, and then you want like all these angles you just mentioned.
Yeah, that reminds me of Cortez versus Holohan. Cortez told Holohan, "You're the reason your homie died, and
Yes.
like you gave him drugs and all this shit." That's I don't know, bro. Letting somebody get away with that as an angle that's a decision you make. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's like I don't know, using my dead homie while he's in his grave as a punchline to fucking smear both of us is insane. Because he's
Sometimes,
smearing both of them. He's not like uplifting his dead homie by saying that. Like he's basically confirming more that his dead homie's a fucking drug addict and you're a drug addict and like it's fucked.
but it's a
Instead of
little
just
bit
saying
of,
rest in peace in a post and moving on.
but it's a little bit like a contradiction when somebody put it out first. Like you remember, like you freestyling. You really not prepared to a battle, and the other guy like my dad taught me this, and my dad taught me that, and that's why I'm so strong right now. And he's just rapping about it, and you just get all this information, and then you start rebattling. Now, so it's kind of like naturally it happens. You know?
That is different. Like if somebody says it and then you rebuttal it, that's off the table, bro. If somebody goes like,
You're not at home and writing all these bars. You know?
yeah, if somebody like mentions like their own friend that passed away and then the person rebuttals it, it's up to you what you want to do at that point. I don't know. You could still trip out. It just up to. At that point, you're kind of like you're opening the door for it. At that point, like
what-
I don't know how I feel about that necessarily. I don't. It doesn't mean that it's okay now. It's a green light to like say whatever you want about his homie. But to rebuttal it and use it in a punchline after they just used it should be fine as long as you're not like, yeah, and your fucking homie all piss on his grave and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it's not disrespectful, you could probably get away with it. But like, I'm just talking about people like digging up shit, personally coming to traumatize you and fucking bother you and just be like, your dead homie, like, yada, yada, yada.
You think that they do it because, like, since when? I don't even know. Since when it becomes cool? Became cool in rap and diss tracks. Like they always listen. I saw crazy things. Like they go to
Yeah,
the grave.
because like you're not because the fucking people in studios doing this shit, studio rappers don't have to face each other. They go, they don't see each other for 6-7 months. They might not see each other for a year. They forget about the shit. They might fucking run into each other when they're both 40 deep and 50 deep, and they're always gonna feel like, yeah, I'll talk about shit. It's different than being in somebody's fucking face and telling them, bro. You know what I mean? Like. And it's just not okay. I just don't ever feel like that's going to be okay. And I'm going to be real with you. It's one of my biggest fears, bro, because I've had so many people pass away, bro. Just yesterday, too, man. RIP Juan Ortelli, man. He's actually like a legend in Argentina in the battle scene, bro. Just curating shit and throwing events and just the Liga Bazooka, the shit that I just went to, bro, in Argentina, bro. The guy that fucking runs this shit, man. Like, he has a squad. It's not just him by himself, but he's one of the main guys. And bro, like, I've just lost so many people, bro. Like, my biggest fear is somebody's gonna turn that into a punchline when I go into a battle, because I'm gonna either start crying and beat the living shit out of you, or just fucking crash out and fuck the whole venue up. I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. If you want me to crash out, just do that.
I think if they like have like some right things in their mind, I don't do this because I remember you introduced me to your friend when I was in LA. When you was battling Oxy, your friend was there, Blackout.
Yeah, man.
And what happens? It happens. It seems like to me it happens so often.
Blackout was such a good dude, man.
It happens so like
I've
every
lost so
year.
many friends every
Yes.
year, bro. It's been that way for like I'd say like the last 5-6 years, bro. It's been nonstop, bro. It's even been more for me. Like, really, it like this whole thing started like 2016, bro. 2016, I lost my grandmother, and then like Pumpkinhead passed away, and then another one of my friends passed away, and it just kept on fucking happening, bro. And then my auntie passed away, and like really close and like special people to me kept dying, bro. And it's just, it sucked. And even just like people that I look up to, like that are not like my everyday friends, but people like Chino XL and just like guys that like are like were big brother figures for me. People that like I always put in such high regard, and I looked at them like either a big brother or like a brother or like a real family member. Those are the ones that I've been losing, man. And Pat, and just man, just so much has fucking happened. My boy AJ, Blackout, man, like, yeah, like that's like one of my biggest fears. Because death is like the ugliest shit in the world, bro. It's really the ugliest thing, and I just don't know how to deal with that. Like, I don't know, like, That's why I apologized to DNA because like I was just like, yo, I don't even know why I brought that up. It was a freestyle, to be honest with you. The shit about his mom I wrote, which I'm also sorry for.
Okay.
But like when I mentioned his dad real quick, I just got mad and I just fucking freestyled about it. And I shouldn't have, bro. And it was just in the moment. And I even told him that, bro. I was like, I'm fucking so sorry, bro. Like I really don't know what the fuck why I did that. You know what I mean? And it was 15 years ago. I've obviously grown a lot since then. I'd be a fucking weirdo if I haven't. You know what I mean?
So if you like reflected now and
Yeah, now looking back, like, bro, I was a child. You know what I mean? It was fucking 15 years ago, bro.
so that's so good. So everybody has some
Fucking
things they
mid 20s, like,
regretted.
yeah, that's still an adult, but like, bro,
You
I
re-
see like, if I see somebody in their, early 20s, mid 20s, to me, that's a child, bro.
yeah, of course.
So at this point, yeah, I look at that as
Yeah.
a kid.
With 20, 25, I thought I was an
Yeah,
adult.
but like, that's a kid, bro. It's
Yeah.
really not shit.
Do you remember where you were when you heard about Pat say when it happened?
Yeah, I was in Lebanon, man.
Okay,
I was
how
in
you heard
Lebanon and I
about
was
it?
out with my fucking family and we were all fucking on the beach, like just fucking having an amazing fucking dinner with like my whole entire extended family and friends in this area called Betroun in Lebanon. And yeah, I just ended the whole night. Everyone was begging me to just come back to the table and just like, come on, like we understand and we feel for your friend, but right now you're out here and there's nothing you can do, and like, you know what I mean? And I just pieced out. I was like, I'm going back to the room, and I just went to the room. Just kind of just fucking curled up into a ball for the rest of the night and just was reading as much shit as I can online and just trying to find shit and just fucking.
I remember when this it was my last battle with Pat, and you should host in it. Oh, we still your name is still on the card. Yes, to host that battle, it would be great when we all would be together in Berlin.
Yeah,
But,
man. That sucks,
so
man.
sad, yes, so sad. So what's your plans for the future?
Well, I'm on this fucking crazy run, bro. I'm trying to capture these. I'm trying to capture. I'm doing Rhymes Without Borders, which is like a documentary style, releasing episodes of just the cultural impact that battle rap has had, that I myself and battle rap in general has had across the whole fucking planet, and just showcasing these cultures, the food, the music, the battle scene, and the evolution of it, the past, the present, and the future for all of it. So I will be setting up battles too in these places while I'm showing the culture. You know what I mean? So over here in Germany, I'm going to show everything that's going on, and it's going to end with the battle. You know what I mean?
Do people realize in America like how you open the doors for because after you come
Yeah, they
from
do. The ones that don't mention it, they just don't want to.
ignorant?
They just don't want to mention it on purpose. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Either the
like
person that
personal
they,
issues or something.
yeah, either they don't like me or their favorite battler. They don't want to make me look like they don't want to like take shit like I don't know, take away from their favorites. You know what I mean?
Okay, but there's obviously nobody's touring around like from the battle scene like you, right?
I mean, nah, bro. Like I do this on a completely different level. Toot my horn too much, but I mean, the level I do it on obviously is not. It's never been done, and I kind of this is natural to me. It's not like I'm forcing anything. You know what I mean? This is. I don't feel like shit's different from when it was when I first started, like in 2010, traveling to Sweden and England, and you know what I'm saying, like. So it's part of who I am, and I'm just like stepping on the pedal even more now, and just going to even more countries, and just exposing all the fucking beautiful cultures all over the world that fucking have been impacted by this amazing art form that we hold so dearly.
What do you think is like an underrated country for battle rap?
Underrated country for battle rap?
Yeah, like people don't know what's going on there, and maybe next year or next 2, 3, 4,
Probably
5.
Holland.
Yes, it's gonna be great.
Probably Holland, yeah. They got some shit going on over there and people are not paying attention. And Vietnam.
Oh, Vietnam! I like this was this year, eh? You was in Vietnam.
Yeah, I just came back from
I
over
was
there in
like
March. I was there.
on battle rap events in Thailand.
There, I didn't find a battle rap event. You're gonna have to help me.
I was there in Phuket, where we met in Phuket, but it was like a little bit before
You're
you
gonna
came.
have to help me with that.
Yeah,
bro.
let's
Come
do
on,
this.
man.
Let's
You're
do
gonna
it.
be my Thailand fucking segment, bro.
Next, okay, next.
I'm putting that responsibility on you, bro.
Okay.
Because I need to have a Thai fucking segment for this.
Okay.
And the only way I'm gonna do it is if you find me like, bro. Because I try to find them and they were like all on beats and there was like different ones and then they had like weird showcasings and then I missed the one I was supposed to go to in Bangkok by like 2 days. So If they're, I know they have shit. I just couldn't catch it. Let's try, man, and let me know when they got like some shit.
Let's do it. The triple T standing now for top tier Thailand. Then.
Man, that would be crazy, bro. Listening to them Sawati cap each other, bro.
Sawadee ka.
Kap kun kap each other to death.
Okay, that you was there for the nice conversation.
Yeah, I love Thailand, man. What a beautiful
and
place.
let's meet again in Thailand. It was so great.
We did, yeah. That was fun, man.
Okay.
Yeah, me and you have hung out in a lot of countries together.
Like,
now that I think about it, we've been to like 4 or 5 different countries.
LA, Ukraine, Russia, Switzerland, Thailand. I don't know.
No, we've been to more. Yeah, we've been in LA together.
Yeah,
we've been in Germany together. Obviously, we're here right now.
Yeah.
We've been to Ukraine together.
Yeah.
We've been to Russia together.
And Switzerland.
We've been to Switzerland together.
Yeah, that's it. And Thailand.
Yes. 6.
So Vietnam, I missed. Vietnam.
Yeah.
Next time I want to.
So we've been to 6 different countries together. That's interesting. I think you're like the most like my homie that I've seen in the most countries around the world.
I told you in the battle, I'm not the little stereotypes. I'm the most international nigga you ever met in your life.
You're right, bro. You're right. And then proceeded to fucking meet up with me in 6 different countries over the last 10 years.
Yeah, and that was not the last one. So
that's pretty crazy. No, we definitely need to go back to Thailand,
yes,
man. I really want to go back and enjoy myself even more, man. This time, I had a spiritual journey last time I went, bro.
I know with my homie Mazen.
Yeah, with his boy, man. I had a spiritual journey, man. So
I remember. All right, then. Okay, see you next time, and then next time we do a podcast from Thailand. Yes. Peace.